And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. In motion, the tight end. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
In motion goes the tight end. Allen. That's complete. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. So much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
The Packers offense set to go. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Stays on his his feet. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Love shoves him away. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. No score after one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it second down and 12. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. CeeDee Lamb. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. It's Irving to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here's Allen to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Once again, it's Irvin. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Allen now looks to throw.
Justin Jefferson bring it in the slam.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Love now.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have his...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Second down.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Love, they go play action now. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They go bootleg. Love.
That is incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's Love. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Working out of the gun. Love. And going deep for Hill. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This one brought in by Jefferson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
Now Allen. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To the air, Allen. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Devontae Wyatt able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This is third and goal. To throw, it's Allen. Being chased out left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Josh Allen, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Packers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Nice move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's Love and the Packers. Down 14-7. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Now Love. Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go before with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin.
And he stopped immediately there. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout
No gain on the play.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 3rd and 9.
To throw is Allen.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
That's good.
But that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for sure stop on third, and then the tables turned. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
A look inside Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Packers.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2nd and inches. Here's Jacobs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Allen now on second down. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing now, Allen here on first down.
Chris Godwin. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, Allen. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Quickly into the hands of Chase.
Jackson's pass complete to Jamar Chase. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Final play of the half. Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Irving now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's second and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Allen. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen on third down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irvin. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 29, here's second and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Jackson on third and 2. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Buccaneers' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. They bring Chase in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that third and 1.
Down at the 39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Packer first down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
There's time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Again, it's Jackson. He's a short one, caught by Kraft. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll drop to throw. Back hauled in at the 2.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bucs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Here's 2nd down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Pass pulled in by Irving. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback, falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Tampa.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. More with a return, and this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. First tone of the game for James Cook. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 28-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another one for Cook. And he will have this pass across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here. Allen on 3rd and 2. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
2nd and 13. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Again at 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Broke through the tackle. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Allen on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now it's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. They send St. Brown in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Play action now with Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. First and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here's Cook. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Allen looking to throw. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. The Packers take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Matt Prater on for the field goal try from 37 yards in the right hash. Prater puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one connects. And before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Packers nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Jackson. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Let's play like a team.
2nd and 3 now. Jackson's going to throw again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They just get the play off. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the 3rd quarter. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, here's Lamar. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Ja'Marr Chase touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He completes it in traffic. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got any more of those as they trail by a score.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
This is Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He's back to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Cook. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Jackson yet again. He can run it. Jukes one defender. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. From the gun, Jackson finds the in route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 21-yard line.
Right there, we can do it. Gotta get it done back here.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And you can't overlook anybody on the schedule, Brock, because the second you do, you wind up in a trap game against a motivated group like this. They really seized every opportunity presented and surprised a lot of folks in the league with this win on the road. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Green Bay.